Well, good morning. We are back at the New Hampshire farm site for one last big bottle episode. This episode is going to be all bottles. We're going to finish digging through that box. I'll mention that we lost our audio during the last little bit, so there's going to be a bunch of music instead of talking. So that's probably better anyway, right? You don't want to listen to me. So enjoy the music, and we'll have more photographs at the end of all the bottles we found, and if I can get to it, even some that are cleaned up, and we'll take some nice photos of those too. Hopefully we'll wrap it up with a little bit more history related to bottles and stuff at a different site. So we'll talk about that when the time comes. All right, enjoy and stay tuned. take a minute to quickly show off some of these boxes we found to store some of our bottles in. Some are rather plain ones. But I was just rooting around looking for others, and we found this Kennedy biscuit. It says flute and other cookies. And they crossed out other cookies. So I think whatever flute cookies are, or something, flutes, that's what was in that box. And over here we had peaches. Fowler's yellow free peaches. What are yellow free peaches? I don't know. Chicago. And we found this really great old farm-built cabinet here with a glass knob on it. Looks like maybe it was meant to be outside. It's got a bit of a roof on it, like that. And inside, there's a shelf. So we might be able to put that somewhere and tuck some bottles in there. So yeah, just doing a little bit of rearranging, and we get to packing some of these up safely so they're all not on top of each other. But yeah, we just made a mess the other day. So there they all are. I'm going to get to it. All right, well, here's where we are. Once you stand them up and put them in boxes, feels like a lot fewer bottles. But I set some more aside over here. There's a beautiful batch here in the sunshine. See some of my favorites, the Moxies, and there's one here that I did not see the embossing on it, I don't think. It says the Hub Punch registered. That feels like a rare one. I don't know. I've never seen that before, but those are on my list to clean up for sure. And then we have our buckets of stuff we're going to go through. Those all have labels and whatnot. Some bail stopper ones, and we have some broken stuff. So broken stuff will not be saved, sadly. All right. Well, let's keep on doing what we're doing. Well, here's the corner all cleared out. And I have a flashlight here. We can kind of see. I don't think we noticed that there was something on this box before. Upside down. So I'll do a little flip on that. Make it easier on you, but we'll be able to figure out what's in this box, right? This is quite an amazing piece of metalwork here. It's a paddle of some kind. Very small business end on it. Way over there. Thing has to be about, I don't know, 7 feet long. Here's the sort of shovel end, I guess you'd call it. Right here. Interesting. Well, we are over at Liz and Heston's little farm here. This is a farm that had been in the same family until they purchased it from them. And they just did a lot of work here, as you can see. A lot of fresh digging over there. That ice house over there, the white ice house, is going to become a potting shed. They have a lot of outbuildings here. There's an art studio and I think a wood shop. And a very beautiful little property. They have chickens over there, which you may or may not have already seen. But Liz got a lot of interesting things out of the ground when they were excavating. A lot of bits and broken stuff, but almost whole pieces as well. So to wrap up our bottle video, we're going to focus on some of this stuff, which is really interesting. This is a ginger beer bottle. I think it's in actually a couple pieces. An extract bottle, a couple extract bottles. This one's plain, I think. I don't know if this one has any markings on it. Yeah. And neat little small ones here. I don't know if I saw this one last time. It's beautiful. Beautiful little bottle there. That would have been a perfume or something like that, I would think. And she has this sample bottle, free sample, Melon's Food. And if you're watching at the New Hampshire farm site with all the bottles, we found a lot of Melon's Food jars of various ages. Let's see. Put that back down the way it was. The other one started rolling. What's this little guy here? Reverend N.H. Downs Vegetable Balsamic Elixir. And that's definitely Pure Food and Drug Act. That's quack medicine right there all day long. And you can see how fortunately, the base got a big ding in it, big chunk out of it, which is the case with this one as well, which is definitely the nicest find. Key mold base on it. Burnett's Cocoane for the hair is what it was. So this wasn't cocaine. You didn't drink this or put it up your nose or anything funny like that. But there it is, Burnett's Cocoane, and it was a hair care product. I don't know if it had cocaine in it or what function that would have had to make your hair beautiful or softer or anything. But there you go. That's a neat bottle. I like that one a lot. It's beautiful. Unfortunately, I also got a bit of a ding right there on the lip, but other than that, it's a survivor, most definitely. And she said that the excavator drove back and forth over it a few times before they discovered it, so it's a true survivor. But also, some pipe bowls. These are identical, actually. Really, really neat. TD T78. That's the size or what? That's sort of a late 18th, early 19th century style. You can date these by the shape of the bowl and the width of the stems a lot of times. Another one. Some initials on the heel there, which is really neat. I don't know if this one had initials on the heel or not. Doesn't appear to. It's a little bit different. And then the pipe stems. This one says Davidson on it. Glasgow in Scotland. And a lot of these were from over there. A lot from Scotland, a lot from the Netherlands, a lot from England. White. Nicola White, are you watching? Nicola White's a mudlark, and she's the pipe queen of England. So White, Scotland there. She always likes to find things with her name on them. Another Scottish one here. Probably said McDougall, Glasgow. Right there. And it has a nice design too. When you get into the decorative ones with designs, you're typically getting into the 19th century. But the thickness and chunkiness of that one makes you think it's earlier. But it probably is a 19th century pipe. A beautiful little glazed face there. Little piece that went with it. And that's the piece we found when we were here last, which is the brass part of a ruler, a wooden ruler. What else we got here? Oh yeah, compact. compact, early 20th century, still has contents inside. Isn't that neat? Not sure. That might reveal something if it gets cleaned up a little more. Scrape that top little bottle stopper. And this is really neat too. No idea how old it is. A little lead toy, I think. It has all of its paint still on it. I guess it was in two pieces. So maybe it's not lead. Maybe it's brass or something like that. But it is awfully heavy. Feels like a lead toy. But it's an alpaca. Very cool. All right. Well, thanks again to Liz and Heston for allowing us to come explore here. Liz got herself a metal detector. I haven't seen her break it out yet, but hopefully she will soon, and we can have some fun out here finding some stuff. All right. Well, we're gonna get back to our searching, but it's been really fun doing all the bottles and things. And this wraps up our bottle adventure. Here are more of Liz's discoveries from the construction project. All came out of the ground as they were moving the soil around. Lots of unidentified things, parts of a shoe, but a lot of bottle parts too. This big green glass flagon with an iron pontil scar on the bottom. Lovely ambery color to that. See that? That's beautiful. And the neck to it, or part of the neck to it, is here as well. I believe this is it right here. See if it's the same color? Yeah. There it is. Oh, it's something else. Our chicken friends are still talking to us. Some ornate glass here. Some cut glass. Yeah, I think that's cut glass, not pressed glass. Looks like it. A little fancier than the pressed glass. It might be pressed glass. I'm not sure. A lot of ceramics came up. Some salt glaze stuff as well right here. So we had china and all that. This is interesting. This looks real interesting. I don't think I remember this from last time, but this looks like part of a historical flask, perhaps. A couple pieces of it here, I think. I think this is as well. Still a lot of the soil stuck to it, so you can't really see too much, but this might be part of it too. Nice amber piece. That's very thin there. I think is it a Hoods or a Dana? Yeah, a Hoods sarsaparilla bottle. Not a super rare piece, but unfortunately that probably got smashed by the excavator. Some nice blue and white here. And some other pieces of various china and whatnot. But yeah, some pretty neat discoveries. It's all right there under the ground. So all you do is dig a hole, like I always say.
this now. Let's take it home. That's all.
I said, big people.